Well, hello there. It's the Crypto Lunatic, the channel for crypto newbies. And today I'm going to talk about Bittensor TAO. Now, what the hell is Bittensor TAO? So let's start off by saying I've no skin in this game. I have not invested in Bittensor TAO yet, but in my last video, I braced upon it and I thought this actually deserves a little bit of a deeper dive. So let's find out what it is, because this is the biggest AI project in crypto at the moment by market cap. It is the biggest, so it's worth diving into. And what is it overall? Well, this is the decentralized alternative to ChatGPT. Now, it's nowhere close to the ChatGPT at the moment, but this is where decentralization comes in. So, who is going to be interested in BitTensor TAO? Anyone that doesn't want to see big corporations get all data. So let's do a little bit of a history of the internet at the moment. When the internet went up, when it went from Web 1, which was just holding pages, to Web 2, which is the things like networks. It was the idea for the internet was that everybody had fair access to data. And what happened was certain centralized organizations like Facebook, like Microsoft, like Twitter or X. All of these platforms realized that they could centralize data. They could create free platforms and get all of this data. They could harvest your data by giving you free platforms and getting it all. And the data's where it's at. This is where the likes of Amazon came in. So big firms are holding all of this data about you. They know everything. They know everything about you. They know about you, my friends. And that's what happened. So the Web3 revolution was really a bunch of people originally that thought this isn't fair. We want decentralization. That's what decentralization is, where we all have access to this data, that no centralized organization controls the data and decides what's done with it. So it's almost like a revolution to get the data out of the big corporations' hands. So at this stage, ChatGPT is so sophisticated that people are handing over all their personal details, and the winner is Microsoft. Microsoft get all of that. Now, what are they going to do with it? Well, do you trust Microsoft? Do you trust Microsoft? That's the question you have to ask yourself. And this is where a project like BitTensor has an opportunity. This is the you have we're going to look into it today, but this is really the big overview of what it is. BitTensor is a decentralized AI network that is looking to be a fairer version of ChatGPT. So not just ChatGPT, but aggregating AI tools. So let's go on a little look. Where is it? Is it a good time to get in? And like anything on this channel, is definitely not investment advice, especially since I'm not even invested in it, which is why you're going to get at least as neutral a view as I can give you on this project. So let's look at it for a start. So it's actually got quite a big market cap for an AI project. It's the biggest AI project currently in the crypto or Web3 market. And you can see here that the early doors got in a bit tenser at $93. So this would have been where it started, which in a bigger picture, some are calling this the Bitcoin, the AI version of Bitcoin. And on that basis, that still represents a reasonable entry point now. Because we see that when it started trading, it went up to $93. So it it hung out here. It was under, of course, the date it was launched would be back in June 2023. So here you go. You can see what's happened here. That by the time we got to the end of 2023, it pumped up there, and in early 2024, it had gone up to 696. And since then, it's gone up, it's gone down, it's gone up, it's gone down, it's gone up, it's gone down. Will it likely go up again? Probably. Is this a good entry point? Probably. But will it go lower at some stage? There'll almost definitely be a retrace before we go anywhere mad on this bull run. So let's bear this in mind. It'll almost definitely be a retrace. So you might get in at a lower point, but if you're holding on to this for years, then it won't matter whether you get in now or a little bit lower in the bigger picture of things. So let's look here. This is their scan. So this tells us this is their scanner, and it tells us that there's over 200,000 active accounts and over 5 million staked. 72% of the Bittensor TAO is staked, which tells us that people believe in the project. Let's go to their social media. And you can see 169,000 followers. This is a good thing. I like it. Very simple, incentivizing intelligence. So they reward people for being part of the network. That's very simply what it does. And they've got a fairly active social media account. This is their website. It's certainly not the most visually brilliant, but it does lay out what they do. You're very welcome to wade through that at your own leisure. And the usual I've done is gone to Perplexity AI and asked them what it is. So Bittensor TAO is a decentralized artificial intelligence network that leverages blockchain technology to create a global collaborative ecosystem for machine learning. Its core innovation is enabling anyone to contribute computational power to AI models to the network, with rewards distributed in the native TAO token. The system is structured around subnets, which are specialized environments for different AI tasks, allowing focused development and collaboration. TAO tokens are also used to incentivize contributions, facilitate transactions, and power the network's decentralized operations. So what does that mean? It means it's for the people when anyone can get involved and be rewarded for being part of it. And I asked the question, how strong are the team behind Bittensor TAO? So you've got one of the founders, Jacob Steves. So he's the CEO and co-founder, has a background in machine learning research and previously worked at Google. He's recognized for his expertise in AI, decentralized systems and blockchain technology. And Ala Shabana, who holds a PhD in machine learning and has a strong technical background for AI and blockchain. So you see other key team members here. Jacqueline Dawn, Director of Marketing, responsible for global outreach. Sadie Motler, I don't know how to pronounce that, quite frankly, my friends, who shapes the technical infrastructure. I'm not going to read this through. I'm just going to show you that I go to Perplexity. I always look into the team on these projects, and they seem to have reasonable reputation and approach. The team is public, experienced, and has a track record in AI. Now, why this is relevant is a lot of these Web3 crypto projects, you can't find out who's behind them. You know who's behind this. And are they a strong team? We don't know if they're going to win. It's an early stage project, relatively in the bigger picture, especially if they're taking on the likes of ChatGPT. But this is what some people are touting as the AI, the Bitcoin of AI. And whether it is or not, well, only you can decide. And is this a good entry point? Only you can decide. But either way, Bittensor TAO is an interesting project, and I would suggest well worth looking into. And if you want more of my general overviews of the world of crypto without the geek language, then please do subscribe. Or there's another video there. You could subscribe to the channel just there, my friends. Either way, enjoy your journey into crypto and have fun with this space.